It's currently 4:10 on the 18th of May 2010. I'm at a location in Derwent Valley where I found a pigeon in a cage trap, and I'm just going to make a small mark on the right wing, third primary. And I've basically cut 2 small notches. Do you want me to zoom in? There's 2 small notches, 1, 2. It's the right wing, third primary in. 1, 2, 3. The fourth primary is only half full length. Okay, I'm also going to mark the left wing. And I'm going to mark this on 1, 2, 3, 5th primary. And 2 cuts, 5th primary, left wing. So it's the right primary, third wing, 2 cuts near the shaft. Left wing, 5th primary, 2 cuts. Just check the condition of the pigeon. It's not got a ring on it. It appears in good condition. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to leave the cage trap. Just, okay, if you let me out, John. Okay. It's 8:38 on the 20th of May 2010. We're at a location near the Derwent Reservoir, a crow cage trap on the edge of some moorland and some woodland with a live white pigeon. About 10 metres from it we have located a dead crow. Just going to recover the bird. Crow cage trap, 20th of May, 8:42. So, just in a bunch of rhododendrons yesterday. We're just recovering it now. Over the wall, the cage trap's about 30 metres on the eastern edge of this wall, just in the rhododendron. Yesterday I found a dead juvenile sparrowhawk. Looked quite fresh. The insides are still moist. It looks like it's been scavenged, but of concern or of interest is the feces or the urea remains out of the sparrowhawk on the ends of the tail feathers. It's damage to the tail feathers as well. Anyway, we're going to seize this and leave the site.
It's the 21st of May 2010, we're in the Derwent Valley in Derbyshire. This is a crow cage trap, as you can see in the background, and in it is a white pigeon. Now that means one thing, this is set to catch and kill birds of prey. There's loads of feathers on the ground, and I think this trap's been used just previous to today, and it's probably caught a bird of prey. I'm now going to sit in the bushes down here and just watch and see who turns up with the trap. Quite clearly completely against the wall, this. And this is probably the kind of thing that's been affecting birds of prey in this valley for a very long time.
It's 21st of May 2010. We're in the Derwent Valley in Derbyshire, and we've just come down from a cage trap that contains a white pigeon. And as we've come down the banking from the trap's just at the top of this banking. As we've come down the banking from the trap, we've noticed a white feather, and it looks like the remains of a white bird that's in a hole, part concealed in a hole just on this track. I'll just give you the wide angle of the track. This is the track in question, and just go back to the hole. James is now going to uncover what's in here.
So there's a mass of white feathers. There's at least one body. So, like a pigeon or a dove.
This is a white dove or a white pigeon. see the remains of the wings. You can see the feet there. If you just keep it still, James,
Yeah.
you can see remains of both dove feet.
There's no rings on this bird. So underneath there's a few more feathers. So there's also a pheasant feather mixed in. It's extremely interesting that these remains would be found close to the trap with the white pigeon in. This is a sternum. You can see usually continues round in a nice smooth arc. In this case, it's been completely taken out. I don't know in this case, but sometimes when I've seen remains from birds of prey, such as peregrine and goshawk, these are very characteristic of being predated on by a raptor. What we're going to do is we're just going to put it back in, cover it up, and leave it and seize it another time.
He's covered in his statement. You're covered in his statement. As soon as we've done this one, just go further back and
Mate, we're 8/10 done.
Sorry?
I say we're 8/10 done.
Right.
So this is the bird
Yeah,
that,
and
this is the bird that was in the crow cage trap up on the moor. We've come into the pigeon coop, and this bird has got the markings that we made in the wing. So on the bird's left wing,
from the upper side, when I marked it, if you're counting from the outer wing, discounting the Alula, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you'll see here 2 notches made by a small pair of scissors.
2 seconds, this thing's refocused in the dark. Okay, nice and clear.
Clearly identifiable. Then on the right wing from the upper side of the bird, I marked the 3rd primary, again discounting the Alula from the end. 1, 2, 3, and you can see quite
distinctive 2 notches.
clearly as well 2 notches. The other distinct thing was
2 seconds, just hold that again, please. I think that's it, that's great.
when I made the markings, I noticed that the 4th primary was cut off halfway along. So we've got 3 individual markers on this bird to identify it as the same bird that was in the trap.
Okay, that's great.
Should we box
Just
this?
want me to get some photos of the right wing.
It's the light. Okay to do it. Go on then.
Yeah, can this officer just wants to see the marking
Yeah,
before
that's
it's
fine. Absolutely fine. Just 1 second. Tell me when you finish videoing, Go, or if you come in.
No,
and
you can do it while I'm video, that's fine. Go on.
So James went up and marked it when it was in the trap, and we've just picked the birds out. So this is its right upper wing. Right.
The 3rd primary.
So 1, 2, 3. And then what he did, he cut 2 notches in the feather there, and left the middle bits freestanding.
Okay, yeah.
And then the next primary, this one here, he noticed it was broken. So that's the same. So that's the right wing.
2 features there.
And then on its left wing,
I did the 5th primary on this wing from the end.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cut 2 notches, and there's the finger.
Got 3 unique markers on that bird to identify it.
Okay, let's flag that. Thank you. Box.
If there's a bit of grain handy, just drop a bit in, if not we'll get some out of the shed.
This is great.
Yeah. We'll open the loft, it'll come back in, that's fine.
Right, okay.
Does your wife know you're this handy?
Unfortunately, when I get home, it's a lot worse.
Yeah, just remove that. That's just to wedge it open. Yeah.
Next problem. It's wide. We talk about these.
Yeah. Is that? Have you got the top? Have you got the top where the top is at the moment?
Yeah.
Can we just memorise which where the top is in relation to inside the bag, because that will be relevant. Do you get my meaning? You just mark that with top. Yeah. Okay.
You can see from the hinge side anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. You've got the wire as well, haven't you, Jules?
Right.
So, you've got the wire as well.
I've got the wire in the bag, yeah.
Okay, that's right.